Alright, so back this evening now at the cabin. I decided to come down here, spend a little bit of time, put in a little bit of work. So, here's my supplies that I bought here right beside me. And you're probably wondering why I have such a, weird variety. But here's a little idea pretty much of what I bring every time I come here. So, the essential is I have a little 2 amp battery for the little impact driver, and I have now 5 amp batteries. So I just brought a little spare one and a full charge 5 amp battery. It's kind of overkill for this thing. You could hear the motor just like revving out of control, but it really just lasts a really long time. And to eat, pretty much I always bring a little snack. This is some homemade capicola that my grandfather makes, so it's really good. Can't buy this anywhere. And now for kind of getting to the weird stuff. I had, but now I also bought more peppermint essential oils and peppermint seeds. I'll sprinkle these around. I'm not sure if they'll grow or not. It doesn't matter. It's like $3-4 for some of these. All this is off of Amazon, by the way. So, this is actually a pretty big bottle. I'll keep the box after to start fires. I'll try to waste nothing. But yeah, it just comes with a little, little dropper thing. I don't know what these are called. But the bottle is of a pretty good size, so it's going to last me quite some time. The reason I wanted this is because squirrels and mice really hate the smell of peppermint. Now I put mothballs, which seems to help because there's like 99% no damage around here. They didn't want to come inside because it smelled like mothballs. But I'm having trouble finding the big round mothballs, like the ones that they had like 10 years ago that I remember seeing. Now they are like child and animal proof and like little sugar bags, I guess I could say, little like tea pouches. They put them in there so they're harder to swallow, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, this is like the next best thing. I heard mothballs sometimes seems to work for me. Peppermint, they hate that stuff. So I bought some. I'm going overkill. And next up, which is super overkill, would be cayenne pepper, or to the extreme would be mace. So pretty much bear spray or defense spray. That would be last resort. I could spray it under the cabin. I could put some a little bit on the walls, but mothballs seems to be doing okay. So I'll add some peppermint to keep them away, and hopefully this will grow next spring. Next, I ran out of larger screws, so now I got some 8-gauge 4-inch screws. How much is in here? Well, it's a pound, 454 grams, so a pound of screws. It's not a lot. But I also, to finish my wood shed, or my little wood shelter, I should say, I bought 8-gauge, 1.5-inch, a 500 count box, because 1 inch is too short. I have little 3/4 inches, not really good. So I wanted something with a little bit more, grip to them. The threads on here are pretty big also. So I'll pretty much use this whole box pretty much probably before winter. So yeah, started the fireplace. I'll need to finish the door hopefully this weekend. Hopefully before winter, I should say. And then after that, it's pretty much just fun and games, hopefully. If it all goes well. The squirrels keep out and the mice mind their own business. So one of the issues now that I'm having is that I have too much tin on this side. I don't have a battery powered grinder. I would like to get one just so I could bring it here. But there's too much tin that I left on this side because I cut it with an axe last time, for the lack of the grinder or saw or anything. So I knew that this was going to have to come off at some point. I just didn't know it was going to be like this soon. So for now, it's going to stay like this. So when this is going to jump up on top of the other log, once this part's going to get one part higher, it's pretty much going to be flush. It's going to be flat, not leaning towards the cabin no more. Because I know you guys are going to say that the water's coming into the wall. It's actually not. It would drip off here first. And the other side, I will leave it a little bit lower. So if need be, I could come into it like this, or by the other side. If it would be just a little bit higher, if I'd get like a log maybe like this high, I could just walk underneath it, no problem. So that would be pretty cool. Yeah, for now, it's just gonna sit on this log. It's gonna rest there. I put one 4-inch screw in here. It's just gonna balance it out for now. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. It's actually pretty dark and pretty cold, so I'll head inside. Alrighty, so it's getting pretty dark outside. I'll shut it down for now. I'm happy I got a little bit of work done on the little tin roof for my shelter. Encountered a few issues, but I mean, I don't really have the proper tools or anything, so I'm just doing with what I have. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. It's about 45 degrees Celsius in here, so right under 50 degrees, which is a lot. I'm pretty sure that's if I check the thermometer. That is right, at 100 degrees. So it's pretty hot. That's why I opened a window. The door's open right now. I have the little window open in the door. The fireplace generating a lot of heat, but I kind of want it that way just so all my wood dries and such. And my little lantern that I have here, this great little invention here, it's generating a bit of heat. So yeah, I'll start packing up slowly but surely. Start making my way back. So yeah, it was a productive few hours in the cabin. It is right now pretty much pitch dark outside, and it is 6:55. Yeah, winter is coming quick.